Hey guys, this is July Lioness. How are you doing? I am doing fine. Let me turn this down. It's hard to regulate this volume. We are looking at The Sims 4. Yeah, I broke down and bought it. Sims 3 was just killing me, you know? You get to a point where it's really good and you just got some good stuff going on in it. Lags, it crashes, blah blah blah. Just sucks the fun right out of it. So I thought I'd try The Sims 4. And I'm gonna have to work on that house. I don't like the two little notches there. Here's our family. It's the Forkel family. If you are a baby boomer, you might remember Rowan and Martin's Laughing, and they had a comedy sketch called The Forkel Family. Well, I tried making a Forkel Sims, but apparently that's an offensive word, Forkel. So I had to change it to Forkel. And I had to change the names a little bit so they would kind of go along with the last name. And I will introduce you to everybody as we get into this. But I thought I would do a laugh-in neighborhood. So I've got the Farkles or the Forkels. And I'm planning on adding next Ferd Burful, of course, because that was the whole joke. If you are unfamiliar with laughing, or if you need a refresher course, just look on YouTube for laughing, and you'll see some old episodes. There was like a 25th anniversary back in, I think it was 93, and somebody recorded that. It's apparently like a 2 or 3 DVD set, and some kind soul uploaded it, or most of it, to YouTube. And I did catch a little glimpse of the Forkel family, which refreshed my memory, because I was 7 when Laugh-In came on the air. It's funny, I kind of remember that very first night. We were all getting ready to watch The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It was summertime, and this other show came on instead, and it's Laugh-In, what's that? Rowan and Martin's Laughing. Oh boy, I can't even try to describe it to people not familiar with it. It's basically a 60s comedy show, variety show. And so I did my best to put the family together. But yeah, the Laughing was like the grandfather to Saturday Night Live, so it's the same kind of flavor. So there were various really funny characters throughout. So we got the Forkel family. I'm going to have Tyrone and Gladys, the elderly, the dirty old man that keeps trying to sit on the park bench with Gladys, and she smacks him with her purse. And of course, my favorite, Edith Ann. She's going to be in this. She's a little girl. And I'm going to put her with Lily Tomlin's very proper lady, whose name is Mrs. Earborn. So they're going to be like mother-daughter, I think. So we're going to have she'll be Edith Ann Earborn. So we'll have the Earborns. That's one household. 2 is the Farkles. 3 will be Tyrone, and 4 will be Gladys, and I think, did I say Ferd? Yeah, let's see, Farkle, Ferd will have to be next door. Farkle, Ferd, Tyrone, Gladys, and Lily Tomlin's 2, Mrs. Earborn and Edith Ann. So yeah, that's 5. All 5 houses will be filled up. Cool. So without further ado, let's go to the Forkel, aka Forkel family. Let's see, how do I get in here? Learning my way around, but boy, I gotta tell you, this is so streamlined compared to Sims 3. it's amazing how there is not a lot in the way of graphics, not nearly as much compared to Sims 3, but that was Sims 3's downfall. It got so clogged up with all the options it gave you that it just took away from gameplay. Now I see that this is lagging a bit, but not bad so far. Here, let me turn this off. I'll pick up with you. Catch you in a minute.
Say hello.
Okay, so here we have.
Bazaar.
This hopefully won't crash.
Shima Rimba, huh? Ah.
Okay. I tried to make her as much like Joanne Worley as I could. I couldn't quite get the right hairstyle, you know, with the band around her, you know, like this kind of scarf she would wear. And that's Dan Rowan right there, more or less, as Frank Farkle. And yeah, Joanne Worley there as Fanny Farkle. The kids all just went to school. So they got 5 kids and these 2. And pretty soon Ferd Burfle's going to move in. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show them all as their own children, so I hope that's not going to be a problem. It was weird. It was like they would let me do sister, but only one was actually their son. The rest are just listed as roommates, and I tried to change it. It just wouldn't let me change it. I don't know, maybe it's too many. Is there a limit on the number of children somebody could have?
You talk of Melboy? Just up. Yeah, Neil. Shoot. Believe it, Batona. No, me. Lucian Morga? Breha. Breeby. Dirty sleuth. Full of ethnic. Florid Flash. And Miudo. Smith's Wooney, Hinawanu. Shunigua.
So I'll be back with you when the kids come home from school. Okay. So sometimes I see her, she looks like Joanne Worley. It's hard to get it. Her nose was hard to do. If I can get any closer. Let's see. She's watching TV. Okay. And now here's Frank Farkle. I was amazed I could actually find clothes, not this particular outfit, but what I did was I went to old laugh-in videos on YouTube and took screenshots. And so there's a picture of Dan Rowan as Frank Farkle, and he's wearing a jacket and a white shirt and a bow tie and a newsboy cap, and I actually managed to find all of those for the Sim to wear. Of course, he's not wearing them right now. I think, yeah, these are his jammies because he's wearing the blue slippers, taking a nap here. But I was surprised at that, and the hairstyle is pretty close, but it's a little short. But the kids, I didn't really try very hard. So as you can see, I guess I'll give you a little tour of the house. This is the kids' bedroom. 5 little beds all in a row. I made them all different colors so people could pick the one they thought was the prettiest. And a dresser down there. This was what do they call it, pre-styled bedroom, which I obviously enlarged considerably. And I still need to put curtains in. I mean, I just got this game set up today. So these are already all pre-done rooms that I adjusted the size for this family. And then I added this lovely hallway, which sure makes it easier. People aren't cutting through other people's bedrooms or the bathroom or whatever to get to their destination. All the kids are home. This girl in pink, that's Simon Farkle. That's Gar Farkle. The joke was Simon and Gar Farkle. A takeoff on Simon and Garfunkel, the very popular folk duo back in the 60s, but you might know Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. I don't know what he ended up doing in later years, but this was a 60s show, and so they were a big thing, Simon and Garfunkel. So they have, see, now I'm doing it, Simon and Garfunkel. So they had Simon and Garfunkel, and they're supposed to be twins, but one of them is black, as you will notice eventually. I don't know how they did that one. I'll be in and out introducing you to people as we see them. So here is one of the twins. This is Gar Farkle. And she is the African American one somehow. That I don't know how that turned out. My goodness, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon and everybody is dead to the world. And I see Dad sleeping in the kids' room again. He was just sleeping. Oh, that's right, because Gar is sleeping on his bed, so he comes and sleeps in here, or maybe, I don't know. There's always a problem with the beds. It's just the beds in the bathroom. But I do like this game, they kind of downplayed all the, the bathroom stuff. Because I felt like a wet nurse or something. Stupid. This is Flicker Farkle, who apparently is upset that she has to take a bath. Boy, she's mad. Look at that red anger there. I don't want to take a bath. I remember those days. Grrr. Seeing red, literally.
With a harpinade.
So we've got Simon Farkle on the right, and the big girl, the teenager, and Sparkle on the left, the little girl, and Mark, and I'm just going to call them by their regular names, and Frank in the background.
Fruit sweat. Crunch info. Oh, dear on.
Taking care of the little ones. She's cute. She looks like her mom. Sounds like the refrigerator has just gone on the fritz. You leaving? Frank. Fix the fridge, Frank.
Yip-de-bay.
Oh, he likes the bubbles in the bubble bath. Okay, Frank's trying to fix the refrigerator. And somebody got to mop up that puddle, because that's what makes it short out. I was told. Look at those sparks. I like this house. It's pretty. I like my hallway. With 7 people roaming around in it, you need a hallway. I can put some artwork on there, on those walls. That'll be fun. Plants by the windows. Nice glass outside door to let more light in.
Yes.
Come on, Frank. I think we'll get Simon to mop up the puddle. No, she's going to bed. Did you get it? You got it. Okay, now you get to mop up the puddle as a reward. Thank you.
Hey, you, Sita.
No point in mopping it up before it's fixed. Thank you, Frank. Nice big mop. Okay, this is the Frank. This is really what Dan Rowan was wearing, except it was brown. But in my picture, this is what he was wearing on Laugh-In. I couldn't believe I could actually match it up pretty well. Like, yeah. Except it was brown. The jacket and the hat were brown. Couldn't find, and they didn't have brown, they just had black. But yeah, you can see better over here. Pretty close.
Ah.